Hey everyone, this is Video Game Lover here, and I want to do a video about the Atari Lynx and just showcase you guys all the Atari Lynx games that I currently own, as well as something weird that's going on with my Lynx. So this right here is the travel pack for the Atari Lynx. I picked this up back in March, the traveling pouch or bag, and inside is my Atari Lynx. This is the Model 2 Atari Lynx. As we all remember, back early of this year, I actually had a Model 1 Atari Lynx, but unfortunately, it had lines on the screen, and I decided to get the Model 2. And the rest was history. I am never going back on the Model 1. Although I do love the D-pad of the Model 1, the Lynx 2 is just better on everything. It has much better battery life. It's way more comfortable than the original Model 1 Lynx. So here's an upper look at the Lynx. Still works really well, except for something which I'll get to in just a minute. Alright, and inside is all the games that I have, and I'll just show them all one at a time. So we'll begin with Batman Returns. So this game is the packing game of the Atari Lynx 2, this model, and they decided to bundle it with this game, and I think a few others, but this was like one of the main games. This game is not good. And I actually plan on doing a video of this game because this could have been a decent game had not been for the fact on just how unbelievably brutal it is. Like, that game is so unfair, it's just not even funny. You only have one life and no continues. So I picked that up in the Southeast Game Exchange along with this one. And coincidentally, this was the packing game of the Model 1 Lynx. California games. This was the best version of California games when it came out. Like, it had, I think, one more game, and it's slightly different. So, and that's why a lot of people prefer the Lynx version. So, but it's whatever. Now, here's one of my favorite games on the Lynx, Rampage. This is a really, really solid port of Rampage. The main takeaway of this version is it has an exclusive character, Larry the Rat. He's not in any other version except for the Lynx version. So he was like an exclusive. So it's a really good version of Rampage. Now we have possibly one of the best games on the Lynx, Blue Lightning. This is also a launch title for the Lynx, and it showcases the power of the Lynx, and it plays like Afterburner in the way. There's only 8 missions, and they're pretty damn difficult. Like, this game is actually pretty tough, especially later on. So, and here is one of my favorites of the Lynx, Hydra. This game is like Road Blasters. You're like on a hovercraft, and you gotta shoot down bad guys and deliver the goods. Deliver like some type of, I forgot what is it, but it's a really good game. I really enjoy the Hydra. Let me move this up just a little, or actually, hopefully I don't mess up the camera. I'll just leave it like this. So I got more games. We got Xenophobe, which is a port of the arcade game where you run around and kill xenomorphs from aliens. It's a solid report, but the problem is it's way too long. Like, way too long. Like, in order to beat the game, you have to beat it in one sitting. And it's I think it's like a 2-hour game or like an hour and a half. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm not sure if there's passwords. I think there are, but I don't really remember all that well. So, Toki, this is another port of the arcade game. I got this with the Lynx too. And it's a pretty solid version. I really enjoyed Toki a lot. I beat it on an emulator. I haven't done it on the real hardware. Shadow of the Beast. Unfortunately, this game doesn't work, but I did beat it on an emulator, and it actually plays really well on the Lynx. Once you know what to do, it's actually a lot of fun. Road Blasters for the Lynx. This is actually one of my first Lynx games I got outside of this other one that I'm about to show you. Road Blasters, I'm going to say this right now. This game is almost unplayable on a Lynx emulator. It runs way too fast, and you could barely control your character at all. So, but it plays really well on the Lynx, though. It's a really nice version. And last but not least, Gates of Xenocon, another launch title for the Lynx, and it's like a shmup for the system. And it's an okay game. There's 2 difficulty modes, easy mode and hard mode. Hard mode makes the game run faster, but it's way too hard, and then easy mode is just, way too easy. So, yeah, that's basically the Lynx. That is my Lynx collection. There's another reason why I'm showing this off. I plan on getting maybe one more game, and it's Turbo Sub, and I think I'm done with the Lynx, because I plan on getting it's kind of like an EverDrive for the Lynx, and it allows me to play all the other games and homebrews. And I can end up keeping just these games, and then I can play the rest of them. So that's the other reason why I wanted to just show this off, because I think with Turbo Sub, and once I get that EverDrive, I think that's going to be it for the Lynx as far as like collectability goes. Now let me get to the other thing that's been happening very strange with my Lynx. We're going to put in the game, Batman Returns, and then watch this. It powers on by itself. It works. Like, there's no, like, freezing, nothing, as you can see. It works just fine. But it's just weird that when I try to press the on button, it's not working. Even when there's no game, I can't turn it on. But when I put in the game, it just turns on. It's really, really weird. I don't know why is it doing that. And that a little bit concerns me, because when I got my first Lynx, that was a Model 2, it actually, like, for some reason, the power, when you press the off button, it turns on the system. It just came messed up. So I'm hoping that there's nothing wrong with my Lynx. But then again, the Lynx doesn't really have good durability. So I just want to show you guys all my Lynx games I have, 10 games. And I think I'm going to end it once I get Turbo Sub and maybe one more game. But I think Turbo Sub will probably be it. I like the Lynx. It's a really solid, pretty nice handheld. It had a lot of potential of being a very good handheld, but unfortunately just not many developers were supporting it, as I made that video way back in February or March. So if you want to check that video out, I'll have a link in the description of that video that I did for the Atari Lynx. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and take it easy. Video Game Lover 58, sign out. Peace.